felt like kissing. It's just different. We've been talking about forever since we've been together. Something about a ring makes you think we're better off with all this, but we're caught in between a rock and a hard place.
In a world where country music has often been defined by tradition, few artists have shaken up the genre's modern wave quite like Bailey Zimmerman. Bursting onto the scene seemingly out of nowhere, the Illinois native quickly became one of Nashville's fastest rising stars. But his story, like many great ones, is one of grit, heartbreak, and an unlikely path proved by social media and a whole lot of soul. Born on January 27, 2000 in Louisville, Illinois, Bailey Zimmerman didn't grow up with Nashville dreams or a legacy family in the music business. His early life was rooted in blue-collar grit, working in his family's trucking business, laying pipelines and listening to country radio on the job site. Music was a part of his world, but not yet his world. What Bailey did have, however, was a voice that turned heads and a raw, emotional storytelling style that reflected a real working-class perspective. He was a kid who lived the lyrics before he ever sang them. Bailey's rise began in 2020 during the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic. Like many young people stuck at home, he turned to TikTok, not knowing it would be the launchpad of his career. He started posting short videos, not choreographed dances or jokes, but him singing his heart out in a truck or bedroom with nothing but a beat and a feeling. His viral moment came with a rough cut version of a song called Never Coming Home. The video blew up not because it was polished, but because it was honest. People resonated with his heartbreak, his gravelly voice, and the unfiltered way he delivered pain. Soon after, he dropped the full track independently on streaming platforms, and it racked up millions of streams in a week. Labels came calling fast. Zimmerman signed with Warner Music Nashville in partnership with Elektra Records, and the industry buzz exploded. But Bailey wasn't just a flash in the pan. He had a sound that blended modern country with rock, emo, and even pop-punk elements, pulling influences from artists like Morgan Wallen, Nickelback, and even 2000s alternative rock. His breakout singles Fall in Love and Rockin' a Hard Place proved he could do more than go viral. He could climb the Billboard Country Airplay and Hot 100 charts. Fall in Love hit #1, making him one of the fastest country artists to ever top the charts with a debut radio single. What separates Bailey Zimmerman from other new artists is his vocal authenticity. His voice is ragged, emotional, and perfectly imperfect. It cracks in all the right places. When he sings about heartbreak, you believe he lived it. And that's what fans are hungry for, not just music, but truth. His debut album, Religiously, the album, released in May 2023, debuted at #3 on the Billboard 200 and solidified his place as one of the most compelling voices in modern country. Tracks like Fixin' to Break and his title track Religiously show off his vulnerability and lyrical depth, blending gritty realism with emotional poetry. Bailey's rise is more than just an individual success story. It's symbolic of a shift in country music, where social media platforms like TikTok can break artists and where fans connect with realness over polish. He's part of a new class of artists like Morgan Wallen, Zach Bryan, and Jelly Roll, who don't fit into traditional Nashville molds, but are reshaping the genre with raw vocals, emotional songwriting, and independent roots. In just a few years, Zimmerman has gone from laying pipe and welding in the Midwest to selling out tours, performing on late-night TV, and racking up hundreds of millions of streams. And yet, he still carries himself like the same kid with a busted heart and a voice full of gravel. Bailey Zimmerman isn't just a one-hit wonder. He's a blue-collar poet with a career built on vulnerability and connection. As he continues touring, writing, and collaborating, one thing is clear. His overnight success was years in the making, and for a generation of fans who feel like love let them down, he's not just singing their pain, he's giving it a voice.
She was fighting fighting for something steady, and I was fighting her all fours and ready for anything that felt too heavy. Got damn good at leading her on, but now she's gone. I let it go without a second thought. Now I'm the only one that can't move on. Still wanting, still I'm wondering if I would've chased her, would've just tried.